Hi, my name is Zachary Rosen, and I'm going to be reviewing the Audio Spectrum Analyzer app. This app illustrates sound through a variety of graphs. Once you search and press download the Audio Spectrum Analyzer app from the App Store, it will appear on your home screen in an available place for a new app. You can either look for it or simply press the app. Go back to the App Store and press the app once it's been installed. The basis of Spectrum Analyzer is that it gives insight into your sounds and deconstructs the audio spectrum, showing the levels of various frequencies in your audio signal. The app offers a fast and accurate spectrum analysis suitable for casual enthusiasts like myself and professional engineers. Once you click the app, you will see a screen like this for a short second. Then you will see a plot with hertz on the x-axis and decibels on the y-axis. Before I start exploring this app, I first want to explain its biggest downside. About every minute or so, you get a full-size pop-up ad that looks like this. It will provide you with selective 5-star reviews of the app to encourage you to spend money for the Pro version. When you are testing looking at different sounds, the pop-up ads will start to become a major annoyance. One of the many strengths of the Audio Spectrum app is its ability to customize its graphs. On this graph, you can scale the octave size by clicking on the third button from the left. You can also convert the graph from a bar graph to a line graph. Also, you can turn off the peaks for a given sound. You can also pause the graph by hitting the pause button on the bottom left-hand side of the screen. If you'd like to access the main menu of the app, you can click the bottom button in the far right. The other two graphs provided in the free version of the app are a FFT plot and a spectrograph. Let's check out the FFT plot first. While the octave graph plot only measures sound in a select domain depending on the scale selected, the FFT plots sound continuously across the graph on screen. You can customize the FFT plot in a similar manner as the octave graphs by turning on and off the peaks. The spectrograph not only takes into account volume and frequency, but it also looks at time. The spectrograph plot takes into account time by putting it on the x-axis, while the y-axis is the frequency. The brighter the color, the louder the sound is. I'm about to play the first couple of notes to Donna Lee with the octave graph. Remember, here, frequencies are grouped in octaves in the x-axis, and the y-axis is the volume of a given octave. Notice how you can't really see anything happening on the graph, except for the overall volume increasing whenever I play a note. Let's try the FFT plot. Notice how you can see multiple peaks in this graph. Even though apps like tuners exist, it's cool to know that you can play a note, zoom into the first peak, and check what note you're playing with a handy chart like this. If you wanted to see what note you were playing, just look at the biggest peak and compare it with this chart. Here is what a spectrograph would look like. As you can see, when I play faster, it is tell to see what is happening on the graph, since I'm playing so many different frequencies. However, at the beginning I was able to tell apart each note by the wisp coming off of it, just like in the picture you can see right now. If I wanted to see what note I was playing, I could simply look at where the wisp hits the y-axis of the graph, then use the chart to figure out what note I'm playing. Music is only one of the many things that can be measured with this app. It can also be used to determine frequencies of an unknown sound. You could even turn it into a guessing game. The thing I like about this app the most is how much control you have over its graphs. However, the persistent pop-up ads damage its overall score. While the usefulness of this app might not be the highest, I would still give this app a solid 6 out of 10, since it is free and barely takes up any storage on your phone. Maybe you will get into a situation where you really will need it.